Today's video is my Holy Grail items for toddlers. I recently made a video on Holy Grail baby items and a lot of you requested this for toddlers, and that is the video I am making today. But before we get into it, I have to shamelessly plug my channel. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. The first item I have on this list is a Nutribullet. I actually owned this before even having any kids, and I loved it for myself. I made myself green smoothies with it almost every day when I was living my fittest, healthiest life. But now that I have toddlers, I have started using it again on an almost daily basis to make sure that my toddlers get their greens in them. My toddlers, unfortunately, don't really like broccoli, kale, spinach, green things that are good for you. And so I trick them into eating those green good items by putting them into green smoothies mixed with pineapples, mangoes, some apple juice, bananas. It is literally the only way I can get green foods into my kids, so the Nutribullet is definitely a Holy Grail item for our family. My next Holy Grail items are my Graco convertible car seats. I can't remember the exact name of them. I'll have them linked down below in the description along with everything else in this video, but I have specific Graco car seats that are a little bit slimmer. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, I had 3 kids in less than 2 years. So I had to figure out a car that could fit 3 car seats across, and my Graco convertible car seats are slimmer, which allows me to fit all 3 car seats across, and they're amazing. And not to mention, they weren't like the most expensive car seats out there, which is also a huge plus when you're having to buy 3 car seats. Next on the list are non-skid socks in white, and only the color white. First, they need to be non-skid because toddlers are clumsy. You know, they only just learned to walk very recently. So you need the non-skid socks if you have hardwood floors like me. Otherwise, there's going to be lots of slips here and there. It just prevents people getting hurt. Just get the non-skid on your socks. The next part of this is making sure that all the socks are white. This is for your own sanity. If you go buy socks at Target, Walmart, pretty much anywhere, for whatever reason, the toddler socks all come in different colors. Not for some reason, they totally do that so that you have to buy millions of packs of socks all the time. You'll buy a single pack of socks from Target, and every single pair will be a different color or have a different character on it. And if you're kind of just an OCD person like me, I can't match socks that don't match. Like when I'm doing the laundry, if I have a Buzz Lightyear sock, I gotta find the other Buzz Lightyear sock. I won't match it with a Mickey Mouse sock. I gotta get the socks to match when I pair them and put them away. And so getting just plain white socks has made my life so much easier because I don't have to do any sock matching anymore. All the socks are a match and they can just be put together and put in their drawer. Next items on the list are all in the potty training category. Obviously, when you have a toddler, potty training is starting to enter your mind, especially as your friends are starting to potty train their kids and they're moving up classes in daycare and you're like, oh, I gotta start thinking about this. The first item I have here is a little potty that has a lid on it. And this is what my family uses as our travel potty. You also have to get little 4-gallon trash bags with it as well as the potty liner. We like to keep a little travel potty in our car because if we're on a long road trip or if we're going to public parks that don't have easy access to bathrooms and you're potty training, when your kid has to go, they have to go. Instead of trying to figure out where a bathroom is or potentially having a poop or a pee in your car, I can just bring my child to the car, have them set up in their little travel potty. It already has the little liner trash bag in it. They can do their business. I take the liner bag out and tie it up, and it still has a clean potty available for the next use. The next thing you're gonna want is a travel potty training seat. We have a little one from Amazon. We just call him Mr. Owl. It is a little foldable training seat. You unfold it and you just put it on top of public restroom toilets, or if you're staying at a hotel, just the hotel toilet so that your toddler can use the potty and not be afraid that they're gonna fall in or anything. And you don't have to like hold them up the entire time. Plus, it makes pottying for them a little bit more fun because we pull out Mr. Owl and they get all excited and they want to potty. You'll learn when you're potty training, you got to make it as exciting as possible to get them motivated to go in the toilet. The last thing you need in the potty training category are little step stools. The step stools are useful so that your child can get onto the big potty if they do use a big potty, or for when they need to wash their hands, they can use the step stool to make it easy to wash their hands. Next Holy Grail item for my toddlers is a tablet. I know, you can mom shame me for doing screen time with my kids, but honestly, tablets are a Holy Grail item. They're a lifesaver sometimes when you need to travel with your toddler on a plane. A tablet can keep them happy as a clam the entire 3 hours from Texas to Minnesota. With that being the case, my toddler is going to be on a tablet on an airplane. That's just the way it's gonna be. I'm happier and more relaxed, and everyone else on the airplane can be happier and not have to hear my toddler screaming. And you know what? Sometimes if mama just needs a break and it has been a long day and the kids are getting tired, but it's not quite bedtime yet, and I'm not gonna put them to bed early just to have them wake up at 4 in the morning, they can play their tablet just so that I can relax, get some stuff taken care of. They're happy, I'm happy. And I guess in my defense, my husband and I, when we got them their tablets, we made sure to download very educational games. We have games where they can trace letters and learn letters, different puzzles, math games. We have made sure that all the games that they're playing are very educational. Honestly, they might be learning more from their games than they learn from me sometimes because they are paying attention, they're fully enthralled in the game, and they're learning as they go. So tablets are a Holy Grail. I don't care what anyone says, tablets are a Holy Grail for toddlers. My next Holy Grail item are the take and toss sippy cups and bowls that you can just buy at Walmart, Target, Amazon, anywhere. And the reason I like the take and toss is because there's like something going on outside. There's sirens going like crazy. All right, where was I? The reason that I like the take and toss cups and bowls are they are so incredibly cheap that I can have my kids take them to daycare. I can put them in the diaper bag for use outside of the home, bring them to friends' houses, and it doesn't matter if I lose them because they were super cheap to begin with. And they're dishwasher safe, they stack really easily. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on really fancy sippy cups. Just try to get your kids used to the take and toss ones. They have a straw version and a traditional looking sippy cup version. If you can get them used to that, it'll save you a lot of money. Then a really big one that made a big difference in our family and our toddler's sleep was getting them this nightlight that color transitions to let them know when it's okay to wake up. We were having problems a while with our twins who have never been very great sleepers anyways, but they were waking up way too early, thinking it was morning, and then not going back to sleep. And this was becoming a daily occurrence that was causing issues for my husband and I because we were not well rested enough for work in the morning. So my friend told me about this nightlight that she uses for her daughter. Basically, when you put them to bed at night, you turn on the little red light. You tell them when it's red, that means you stay in bed. When it's almost time to wake up, the light will turn yellow. And then when it's okay to get up, the light will turn green. Green means go. You have to break it down very simply to them, explain it to them about 1,000,000 times, but they will get it. After a couple nights of using the light, my boys would stay in their bed even if they were awake, and as soon as 7 o'clock came and that light turned green, they would start knocking on their door and they'd be yelling, "The light's green, the light's green, let us out." My husband and I were getting good sleep again. So if you have toddlers that don't like sleeping a lot at night, try out this nightlight. Hopefully you can train your toddlers to stay in bed until the light's green. Next, we have an electric toothbrush. My kids have never been super fond of brushing their teeth, but obviously they gotta brush their teeth every day. So we used the regular manual toothbrushes at first, and it was just a battle every single day to brush their teeth. And I ended up just getting electric toothbrushes, and while it is still a battle sometimes, it made toothbrushing more novel, and I feel like it's doing a better job when it's brushing their teeth. So if your kids don't like brushing their teeth, get them an electric toothbrush. Hopefully it makes it a more fun experience for them. Also, this isn't something you buy, but look up the Sesame Street brush your teeth video. Having them watch that while they brush their teeth also makes it a more fun, enjoyable experience and less battling. If you're interested in some of the other toddler items I use, you can visit my Amazon storefront that is linked below. I have different categories of recommendations from baby, toddler, postpartum, just motherhood stuff that I like, beauty. Everything I buy is categorized in there. So you can shop the toddler section to see the other items that I recommend in there. And also like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of the other videos that I recommended in this or that should be floating over my face at this point. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.